Now, I normally don't make these kinds of videos, but I just gotta say this after looking through next week's card, which is UFC Perth. All I can say is this is hot garbage. All right, I do not care about this fight card. I'm still gonna watch it because I got nothing else to do. But still, can we not put on a better product than this? Like, I'm gonna talk about this entire card and I'm not gonna give any predictions. I haven't watched any of the fights yet, but seriously though, can we produce something better for once, UFC? Right? I'm sure a couple of YouTubers you guys watched already said something along those lines, but realistically, they're right because just this Perth card, like if you told me this Perth card was an Apex card, I would not be shocked whatsoever because, right, I'm gonna start off with the prelims. I like okay, sure. You're gonna get a bunch of random fighters like Luana Carolina somehow ranked number 15, even though I've never seen her fight in the past year or so. That happened. Uh and then we get above here to like I guess somewhat notable names though. Like Jamie Malarkey. No, like Jamie Malarkey shouldn't be in the UFC. Colby Thickness versus Josias Musasa. Two guys who just haven't got a win in the UFC. Like, I don't know who this Cameron Roston is. Like, am I gonna find footage of him? Probably not. Against mid Andre Petrosky. This fight's alright. Jonathan Mikhailov versus Oban Elliott. I think this is gonna be a pretty relatively fun scrap. Alright. I don't think it's gonna be the most exciting thing ever, but still, it's a lot better than all the fights I talked about right now. And when I look through this entire card, like cool. Loma Lagoon versus Alexia Thainara. Like, I know that Loma Lagoon looks good technically, but she also took Estela Nunes, who's like 6-5 or 6-6 now, to like a 29-28 decision. Like, I do not care. Like Navo Sterling versus Rodolfo Bellato. Absolute bum and I don't know, just kind of mid. I don't really see anything special in Navo Sterling. And we got for the prelim headliner Justin Taffa versus a debuting random NPC heavyweight. All right. Now, to be fair, I don't know who this guy is. All right. It might not be fair to call him an NPC, but still, like getting a KO over Justin Taffa, does that mean anything in 2025? No. Right? He's probably gonna lose to like fucking Derek Lewis or Sergey Spivak next. I don't care. Like I don't care how fast of a knockout there is or like how fast of a submission. Actually, no, if there's a submission, I'll be like, okay, there is something. But realistically, it's heavyweight, so I'm not expecting that. And again, why is Justin Taffa versus Louis Sutherland? All right. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Why are they the prelim headliner? It's just simply disgraceful. And we're gonna move on to the main card because, alright, sure, the prelims they can be lackluster, but like usually fight night main cards are fun. All right, but when I'm looking through this, all right, I don't see that many fun bouts. Like we got Jimmy Crute versus Ivan Urslan in the in the main card slot. Yeah, nah, I don't rock with that. All right, this guy literally lost to Navajo Sterling. I don't understand why Navajo Sterling's even below uh Ivan Urslan on the card. Who else we got? All right. Junior Tafa versus Ebo Aslan. Can someone explain to me what Junior Tafa has done for him to be slotted into the co-main slot of a Fight Night card? Not even an Apex card. Does he deserve to be on a co-main slot? So, and also Ebo Aslan, garbage. Like he got destroyed by Ion Kutalaba and he had a very lackluster sparring match with Billy Elikana. Like, who cares about Evo Aslan even if he wins this fight? All right, I would probably bet this to be like a dog shit fight, and I don't trust Evo Aslan to necessarily get a first round KO because the only guy he's been able to KO so far are Anton Sherkalch, who was like 0-4, 0-4, 0-5 in the UFC, and who else was there? Oh yeah, Rafael Sequeira, who again, who's like 0-3 in the UFC. I don't trust Evo Aslan to produce me a fun fight, especially for a co-main event slot. Like why? The only fun fights I can count on this entire card are like Jack Jenkins versus Ramon Taveras, possibly Jake Matthews versus Neil Magny, assuming that Jake Matthews wins. Uh, we got over here Jonathan Michaela versus Oban Elliott. I think that could be a reasonably fun scrap. And for the main event, okay, if Dominic Reyes wins, it's gonna be fun. But look at Carlos Ulberg, right? If you're picking Carlos Ulberg to win, what are you expecting? Like, he's just gonna tap leg kicks at range. He's never gonna engage any sort of offense. He's just gonna squeak out rounds. All right, there's gonna be no aggression in Carlos Ulberg's game. He's just gonna do m- barely more than not enough than Dominic Reyes in order to like secure some of these rounds. And I don't fuck with that, especially for a main event. All right, I would not care if Carlos Ulberg wins. And I got nothing against him. It's just his fight style, unless you're swinging in there like a tard like Alonzo Manyfield, chances are he's just going to take you to a boring NPC 29-28 decision. And that's truly a shame because Dominic Reyes, we have the comeback story. And yes, I don't want to see Dominic Reyes get chinned again, but I would rather see Dominic Reyes in a firefight where Dominic Reyes has a chance for a counter than to watch Carlos Ulberg just leg kick his way into a 48-47 boring ass decision. So yeah, that's my rant on the UFC Perth card. Please, UFC, fix this. All right, this is absolutely disgusting to look at, right? Especially because we're going this week without any sort of UFC event just to come back to next week looking at this. So UFC, if you guys have any sort of plans to make this card better, which I kind of doubt, please implement them right now. Otherwise, yeah, this card is just simply disgraceful. All right, that's going to be it for today's video. Leave a comment down below what you guys think about the UFC Perth card overall. Again, you guys have my opinion. I think it's a two-pack of ass, but who knows? Maybe it might turn out to be fun overall. But yeah, other than that though, if you want to see this channel get monetized, please make sure to like and subscribe so I can quit my part-time job. But yeah, I will probably be going to work after this, so I will see you guys later. Peace.